Good morning. Happy Sunday. As always, yeah, just our happy place, isn't it? I love seeing you guys looking in. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, a couple of you I saw yesterday, so a little yoga weekend. I appreciate it. So I can't wait to meet you on the mat. Let's lie down. Today we will start in our child's pose actually. So you choose. You know the deal. You can take it wide-legged, you can keep it really soft, see how you're feeling today, and just take a little bit of time to just see where you're at this morning. And close the eyes once you get into that position. Just make yourself into a little ball, feeling heavy. Just kind of soften into the movement and surrender. I think that there's this beautiful space in the child's pose where you can just relax. We begin to stretch so many parts of the body. So a beautiful place to begin. Get us some nice music up. Oh, just breathe with me in and slowly exhaling out. Breathing in, slowly exhaling out. Breathing in and slowly exhaling out. You sit in your child's pose today, just like bowing down. Just that as we begin to kind of see signs of spring. We're not quite there yet, but you never know. We've had some beautiful marches in the UK over time, but we've also had some dreary ones. I I was walking around the woodlands and you could see all the little sprouts of the bluebell starting to kind of pop up their little heads. Just being really careful not to crush them and to just notice the beauty in them. And that sometimes in the darker months and the darker times of life, there's always a little bit of growth and rebirth and shift and change. And we too can move and breathe and reflect on the seasons. And even I had my children playing out in the garden yesterday and the day before, just where the sun is out and it's just a little bit less bitter. And my daughter, out of the whole of the garden, found this tiny little purple flower, and she's brought it in and just thought, "Look, mommy, look how beautiful this is! Every little petal." And I thought, just noticing the colors, she chose to pick it. We put it in a little cup, like a clear sort of cup, so we could all look at it as it sits there and floats. But I guess I just thought I'd share that today as our imagery as we move and breathe and kind of make our way through this season. Whether it's a season in terms of, actuality, trying to get through this winter, or whether it's a season of your life, let's just breathe and move and see if we can look for the flowers and look for the growth and just find maybe a new way of walking. We need to. Breathing in and slowly breathing out. Just allow the body to sink down, letting gravity do the work. Sometimes it's nice just to stay here. And remember, you can come back to this position at any time in the session. If you just need a break, you can shift and change while you're here as well. If the knees, you want to wiggle them wider, you want to bring them in. Just always choose to make the movement suit you, your body, and what you need today. Inhaling and slowly exhaling, softening in the face and the forehead. Again, just bowing down, connecting with the mat. We'll be feeling the hands and the face, just settling down in that direction. Whether the chest makes its way to the floor or not, it doesn't matter. You keep the tailbone lifted, just Take a breath and find a little gratitude for this moment. We make our way through the end of February. Just breathing. Slowly breathing out. Inhale, begin to lift the body up, walking the hands over towards the right hand side. I'm going to take a nice side body stretch here. Just reaching over. You know where you need it. Again, to adjust, you can bring the hands a little more to the middle if it feels tight. Keep breaths in and out into that side body, back to the center. Breathing in, softening the face. Inhale and exhale, reaching over to the left hand side. Nice, slow, deep breaths. More. Relaxing in the face. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, coming back to center. We're going to walk the hands in a little bit. You can readjust the knees if you need to, or keep them as they are. I want you to bring the elbows down, even if the tailbone's lift. We're going to walk the elbows slightly forward. Come together, sinking back. Good. And then we draw the chin down. You might start to feel that in the shoulders. Make sure to draw the shoulders down and away as you bring your hands behind the head. Breathing deep with me. As you exhale, drop the shoulders down. You can get a nice little stretch there in that upper body, the upper back. Deep breath in and out. And one. Breathing and reaching the hands forward and slowly come all the way back up. Love me tabletop position. Then we'll take a little bit of hands in line with the shoulders. You've got it. We're gonna rock back towards the heels. And then we're gonna lean forward, drawing from your core, lean over the wrists, allow the pelvis to draw down with the option of lifting up in the chest, just a little stretch. Take it as far or shallow as you need it, just back and forth movement here, sinking back. Add a little breath in, nice and slow. Take the movement as you need it. See how it feels, just keep it flowing. You choose, stay if it feels good somewhere, stop and breathe if that's something that you feel like your body needs. Nice one. Inhale and exhale. You've got it. 4. Breathing in and out. 3. Next one. 2. Nice work. We're getting into the wrists, the spine, and the last one. Good. Sinking down into child's pose and then slowly peeling the body up into cat pose. Feel the shoulder blades away from each other. Roll the shoulders up. Find that cow pose. 3, 2, 1. Drawing in from your core for that nice flat back. Good. We're going to walk the hands slightly forward and take some big circles. So lean forward with the pelvis. Roll the body over towards the right hand side. And then roll back as far as feels comfortable and coming back around. Good. Forward. Breathing in and out. Back. You've got it. Big circles. 3. Keep it nice and flowy, just listening to what you need here. 2. Oh, lovely. And 1, coming back to center. When you're there, back into the middle. We'll go the other direction, rolling around. 4. 4, 3, 2. Coming back to center. Slowly just making your way to that middle point. Bring the hands back in line with the shoulders. You've got it. We're going to walk the hands in towards the knees and lift up. Good. Inhale, let's roll the shoulders up and back. Breathing in and breathing out. Keep rolling. Something come up on my screen. Sure. Roll it up and down. Always good. 4. Good. Oh, little cracks in there. 3, 2, and then 1. We're gonna tuck those back toes, see how they feel. Inhale, reaching up. What we're gonna do is reach both hands up. And then we're gonna turn the body towards the right hand side and take a little twist. Good, so you can stay there. Inhale, we're gonna swoop that right hand back, turn to the front. And again, hands come up. Again, same side, turn to the right hand side. Good, breathing in. Swoop the hand forward. Up and open the body wide. Nice and flowy little beginning. Inhale, swooping it up. Let's open up that shoulder, adding that little twist in. 3. Little smile if you like to. And 1, swooping it up, turning towards that right hand side. Option to stay here. You can reach down, right hand to right heel, maybe take a little back bend. It can be small. Maybe we push back a little bit if the body feels limber. 3. Take it really slow and shallow. 2 and 1. Use the core, lean back to come back out of it. Good. Breathing and swing that hand forward. You've got it. Inhale, we're going to reach up left hand, and we turn towards that left hand side. Nice little twist. Breathing in, sweep it around. Up and twist. Nice one, everybody. Breathing in, up. Drawing in from the core and twist. Breathing in. You've got it. And twist. Little smile if you like. In. And twist. A nice one. Great little shoulder opener. In. And twist. Good. Holding here. Back toes are tucked. Option just to stay. You can bring the hands on the hips if the arms are feeling a little bit tired being lifted, or you can reach back. You can stay here. If it feels comfortable, pushing a little bit and getting a tiny little back bend in. Don't take it too deep. We've only done a little cat and cow here, but a little bit of that twist, lean back so that we come up nice and strong and bring those hands forward. Inhale, reaching up and slowly coming back down onto the hands. Good. I'm going to face you for this one. Good. Inhale, what we're going to do is extend the left toes. So you want the toes so that they're facing the long edge of the mat. And then we've got that little forward and back. Let's get a little bit into that hamstring, sinking back a little bit and forward. See if it feels a little bit tight this morning. Feels good, forward and back. Just listen to the body. Good. Lots of little rocking motions. A little bit of feature. This kind of term, the somatic movement. The aim is to calm the nervous system and just keep us flowing. Just keep moving. 3, 2, and 1. Now what we're going to do is lean back and hold. So if that inner hamstring, the body feels tight, stay a little bit more lifted. If the body feels comfortable going down, you absolutely can. You can sit down as if you're in child's pose and just bring the head down. And just forward, drop the shoulders down as an option. And breathe. 3. Inhale and exhale. 2. And 1. Lovely. Inhale, slowly pushing the body back up. Beautiful. Good. We're going to walk the hands in and come up to a nice upright position. That's good. Inhale, let's reach the arms long. And as we exhale, we're going to reach towards that left leg and the right hand comes up. Good. Never push down on the knee. Just keep the hand nice and soft below or above. Inhale, coming back to center. And we're reaching and bringing the hand down. So we don't want to inline with the shoulder this time, a little bit wider. And see if you can shift the weight onto that hand. Top hand, palm comes up. You can stay here. Or option to lift. 3. Maybe roll that ankle. 2. And 1. Slowly bringing it down. Good. Inhale, we're going to reach up. Use your core so we can lift up. And exhale, reach in. Beautiful. Good. And then coming all the way back up. And exhale, reach in. Find that lovely line. Checking out where you find that a hand. Do you feel supported? You can always bring it to a fist. Option here. Hand on the hip, hand lifted, stay where you are. Or little your one. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring it down. Inhale, use your core, push into the fingertips, lift it up. And exhale, reaching down. Last one. Option to maybe grab the foot if you're in the mood, or reaching wide, or reaching long and coming down. Good. So here you've got the option to lift and bend. Maybe see if you can grab those toes. That might feel good enough here. You might push and take more of a back bend. Also get a really lovely stretch into the shoulders and the chest. Just see what you need today from this. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Inhale, lift in. And we're going to bring that leg down. We're going to take that top hand up. We're going to walk it round and around and around and around. Slowly bring them in. Inhale. Sink back into your child's pose. And just soften here. Allow the forehead to come to the floor, walking it left to right. Inhale and exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Breathing in. Coming all the way up to that lovely tabletop position. Inhale, let's extend to the right leg. Toes face as much as feels comfortable. A little bit more towards that long edge. Good. Let's see what you're feeling. I'm saying hello to that inner hamstring. A little tight today. We're gonna move forward and back. Take it slow. See, really shallow to begin. Saying hello to the muscles. Breathing in and out. Just feeling that lovely bit of work, a little bit of stretch as you just draw the body forward and back at your own pace, staying when it feels really good, moving in whatever way your body needs. For 3, breathing with me. Inhale and exhale. 2. Beautiful. And 1. Amazing. And slowly leaning back, find your edge, so it might be a little bit more upright. Never ever lock out the knee. You can lean all the way down and maybe bend forward only if the body will allow it. Breathing deep into the belly. 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Inhale, slowly coming all the way back up. Find your balance using the core. Walk the hands back up so that you're in a nice upright position. Good. Breathing in with me. You've got it. Arms come wide and exhale, drop the shoulders down. We're going to reach towards the ankle on the right hand side and the side bend. Just see how that's feeling today. Inhale, coming all the way back up. Exhale. Breathing in. We're reaching again, not in line with the shoulder, a little bit wider. See if you can shift the weight to that hand or fist. Check in how you're feeling. You've got an option to stay here, hand on hip, you choose. Remember to tuck under in the pelvis, squeeze. You've got the option to lift. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bringing it down. See if you can come up to the fingertips. Use the core. Ooh, coming up. Inhale. And exhale, a little reach. It can be really shallow or a little bit deeper. You can feel any tightness. Just work through it. 3. You can drop the shoulders down too. And 1, remember, head never goes on the knee. We're never putting pressure there. Inhale, coming all the way back up. Keeping tucked under and drawing in from that core, reaching over. There you go. You know the sequence option here. You can just tuck under, squeeze and lift. Or you can lift that leg. You don't have to lift the leg though. 3, 2, and 1. Bringing it down. Inhale. See if you can use that core, that momentum coming back up. And reach it over. Just breathe. You need to take a little bend in that knee. You can just listen to your body always. Inhaling and exhaling. And last one with the option of reaching wide. You can either lift the leg Or you can bend it, maybe grab the toes, that might feel good. As long as you're feeling balanced, stick here. Or you can push into the hands, draw the shoulders back. Good. Feel kind of the shoulder blades drawing in towards each other. I always feel this stretch, definitely in the spine, but my body in particular, when I'm a bit tighter. After yesterday's workshop, I've done lots of kind of work in yoga this week, so I'm feeling that stretch in that upper body. 3, 2, 1. And reaching out, you've got it coming down. This time, bringing that hand down. We're going to walk it around and around and around. Beautiful. Slowly bring that knee in. Inhale. Slowly exhale, sinking down into that child's pose. Just bending in the elbows and relaxing down here. Deep breath. And exhale. If you want to take that forehead left to right, you absolutely can. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, we slowly begin to come back up and coming up to that tabletop position. Let's tuck those back toes. We're going to arch the spine and cat and lift up to your first downward dog. Go easy. We've not done much in those hamstrings. We're going to use our salutations to support us. Just swing those hips. That is a good morning to the legs if you do it in the morning. Or good evening, depending on when you're playing the video. Swing it left to right to take your hand left to right to. Breathe it in and out. Good. You can up and down, saying yes with the head. 3, 2, and 1. Great movement, everybody. Just coming to a bit of stillness. Don't worry if it's feeling tight. We'll get there. Inhale, looking forward between the thumbs. Coming up to the tops of the toes. Step. Or if you feel up to it, draw into your core and just hop. You don't have to hop though, ever. But sometimes it's just a little bit of fun time, you know. Power those hamstrings, how's that back, grab those outer edges, grab the elbows, and rock. This is feeling extra wonderful today. I wanted to say I was feeling delicious. I remember in my yoga training, they were like, don't use words like delicious, it just sounds strange, but oh, just feeling good today. 3, 2, and 1. Anita. Good job. Inhale, just separate the hands. We're going to take this one a little bit slower. Slowly feel the body up. You choose. If the hammies are tight, mine definitely feel it this morning. Just come up. First time we're coming from the floor up, so take a little bit of a breather here, and then slowly coming back up to a nice standing position. Beautiful. If you've got a drink with you today, grab it. We're going to have a little bit of a flow here. Cheers, everybody. Oh, wow. Nice to have a little cuppa with you. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to take it slow. And in our forward fold, we're going to take what's often kind of referred to as a foundational pose. As we take that little hinge at the hips to forward fold, we're going to hold it. So instead of coming all the way down, just follow my cues. We're going to hold to kind of release into those hamstrings and strengthen the back. We're going to bring the fingertips together as well. So it'll make sense in a moment. But just come to kind of front, middle of your mat, wherever feels good for you, bringing the feet hip distance. Inhaling, rolling the shoulders back up and back. Drop the shoulders down, drawing in from the core. You've got it. Inhale, reach up. And then as we exhale, we're going to hinge at the hips. We're going to reach forward. Good. Now this is where we want to kind of stretch out. See if you can straighten the legs as much as possible. And then see if you can push into the fingertips and just reach forward. Get long in the spine. Working into those hamstrings, tailbones lifting in from the core. Drop the shoulders down. Good. You can even lift it a little higher. Quite a strong little stretch here. Pushing the fingertips into each other. 3, 2, and 1. Bending in the knees, pull down, separate the hands. You've got it. Inhale, finding your halfway lift. So either drawing the hands up and elbows in, and you're looking here for that little bit of a flat back, trying to straighten the legs. The hammies are a little bit more open, or you wanted to see how you get on. Remember, fingertips forward, but we don't want to shift the weight back. So we shift the weight forward. If we're working in this position, we're working to straighten the legs, but then you also want to feel like we're drawing the chest forward, shoulders down, tailbone up. So the weight is not just sinking backwards. Good. Fingertips, chest lifting, forehead soft. Everybody, wherever you are, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Let's bend in the knees, draw in from your core, scoop it up. Beautiful. Little back bend here, thumbs coming in. Just enjoying all that we've got here today. You know, Tadasana. Breathing in. And slowly breathing out. Amazing. Inhale, reaching it up. And exhale, reaching out the hips. Good. We're going to hold. Getting a beautiful stretch in the glutes, the hamstrings. Reach forward, bringing the fingertips together, making the arms almost like a bubble. It's kind of like this point of view. We're reaching forward. Good. Tailbone drawing back. Good. There's those hamstrings. Keep it bending the knees if you need to. Work to straighten them maybe a little bit more. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly separating the hands, fall down. Over the toes. Look at this hanging out. Finding your halfway lift, whichever one feels better to you. Great. Perfect way to get into those hammies, right? Bending in the knees, scooping it wide, and lift. Back bend, and draw in from your core, thumbs in. Breathe in. And slowly exhale out. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hinging at the hips. A little hold, fingertips. Reaching long with those arms, bend the knees, go down into those toes. Halfway lift. This time we're going to step or hop back. You can choose, bring the hands slightly forward and find that lovely plank of your choice. Knees or lifted. Good. Work the heels away from you. Draw the pelvis down if you're here. As well, if you're on the knees, lean forward with the pelvis and feel nice and strong. Just breathe with me. Inhale and exhale. Good. Lovely. So we're going to push into the toes if you're in your plank. See if you either need to come down onto the knees to lower down, or if that upper body's strong, see if you can just lower the body down onto the mat. And bring one cheek to the side, untuck those toes. Good, soften down, breathing in. And slowly breathing out. Good. We're going to take Sphinx pose today. So we're going to pull the elbows down, fingers nice and wide. And the next elbow down, fingers nice and wide. They're coming in beside the ribs. Fingers wide. Good. So you can use the hands. What we're going to do is create a little traction, breathing in. So feel like you're drawing the hands towards you and then chest forward. And then when you're ready, see if you can push into the elbows and lift up a little bit. Draw the shoulders down, chin in. Good. Nice little stretch for the spine. Don't worry if your back is sore, just make it really shallow. Slowly pushing all the way back down. Good. Sliding the hands back, fingers nice and wide on the outside of the ribs. Inhale, use your core, lifting up, tuck the toes and find your down dog. Option to swing those hips. Or you might want to take a 3-legged dog, maybe extend that leg, see how that's feeling for you today. So walking the heels one and then the other, or swing those hips, see if you can kick that leg up. Just checking in, how's that feel? Maybe bending the knee. If you wanted to do this, but it feels too much from downward dog, just come down onto the knees from tabletop. Good. 3, just opening up a little bit in the hips, maybe looking underneath that armpit too. And when I'm bringing the foot down, and just take a little walk. Walk that dog. Breathe with me in. And out. Good. Again, option to stay here, or you can come down onto the knees. Kicking up that left leg. See what that feels like. Just kick it up. Maybe opening the hip and look underneath that armpit. The back knee can always be bent. And maybe bending in that knee. Just see how it feels today. Inhale and exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bringing that foot back down if you're taking that option. If you're on your knees, lift back up. Inhale, look forward between the thumbs, coming to the tops of the toes, bending in the knees. Step or hop forward if the body feels like it wants to, folding down. Good. Inhale, grabbing opposite elbows, taking your left little swing side to side. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to center, hanging out. Inhale, halfway lift. There's a little hammy work, bending in the knees, squeezing it up wide. All the way up, palms together, and then tucking under in the pelvis, strong in the core. Exhale, taking a moment here. Inhale. Exhale. Nice, slow, deep breaths, eyes closed or looking down. See if you can feel strong, so lifting all the toes and pushing them down into the mat. Squeezing in the glutes, tucking under in the pelvis, feeling like you're tensing in the lower body, the legs. Breathe with me in, drawing in from the core, shoulders down, chin drawing in, softening in the face and the jaw, maybe a little smile. Taking a moment just to breathe in. Inhale, roll the shoulders up, separate the hands and bring them down alongside the body and turn the palms to face forward. Just enjoying our Tadasana. Making any connections with Tadasana that you have. Inhale and exhale and coming back to that lovely feature of shifting of seasons. Maybe imagine that you're still on that top of the mountain today, but you're looking down and you can start to see those lovely branches kind of starting to grow those beautiful little green buds. Breathing in and slowly breathing out. See if you can imagine breathing in the sweetness of some of those flowers that will hopefully start to pop up out of the ground soon. You can feel a little bit more warmth in the air than coolness, maybe a little breeze. Still imagining that you've climbed that mountain and you can see a stunning sunrise. Imagine that you're looking upon the most beautiful spring day. Maybe hearing the birds. Just soaking up the promise of a new season, of a shift, of a change, of growth in each and every little bud. Breathing in and slowly breathing out. We're going to begin by bending in the elbows. Keep those eyes closed. You know what you're doing. Interlace the fingers. Trust yourself and just roll those wrists. A lovely little stretch in the hands. Breathing in and breathing out. 3, 2, and 1. And then separating the hands, rubbing them together. A nice little bit of heat created here. Feel that warmth. And then bringing the hands over the eyes, you can just begin to feel that little bit of energy in that warmth. Separating the fingers and bringing yourself back into the space. And breathing in and breathing out. We're just going to slowly come back to a lovely, upright, awake position. Good. I'm going to take a little bit of time to do some chair pose today. So feet hip distance. See how you're feeling, and we're going to take a little bit of a swoop of the arms. If you need to come out of that seated position as sooner, you can. I'm going to add in a little twist as well if that feels comfortable. Just see where you're at today. Inhale, swoop your arms up alongside the ears. We're going to bend the knees and swoop them down. Good, sinking down into those heels, lifting up in the chest, but stay seated. Good, see if you can lift your toes up. Inhale, lifting up. Stay standing. Hands come down, exhale, inhale, swoop it up. Good, beautiful little bit of a flow, sinking down into the heels, lifting up. Good, 3, softening the forehead, 2, and 1, lifting up nice and long, and exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, swinging it down. Holding and lifting here. Good, bringing the thumbs in towards the sternum. So option to stay here. You can do a little switch over. We're going to swing over left elbow to the right knee, bring it in front, maybe taking a twist if the body feels good. But notice if one knee's driving more forward, can you get them back in line? Really normal to do that. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly swinging it back to center. And we're going to come all the way up to standing. Inhale, palms together. Back to the middle. Good. Inhale, swoop it up. Exhale, sinking down. Good. Sitting into your chair pose. Beautiful. Holding, lifting in the chest. Thumbs come together. Inhale this time. We've got the right elbow towards the left, swinging around. It could be a little bit of a twist. You could take the twist out and just stand up and come back. You can hold it. Now look, one knee wants to come forward. See if you can draw it back in line and draw those thumbs in towards that sternum. 3, 2, and 1. Swinging it back through. Inhale, reaching it up. And exhale, thumbs come in. Good. I want you to wiggle the feet just slightly wider. Good. Inhale, we're going to reach the hands up. We're going to swing down. I want you to turn the toes wider. We're going to come down all the way, lifting up if you can into Malasana. So we're sinking down, maybe lifting in those toes. We're going to come down and lean forward. If the heels make it to the ground, cool. If not, lifting up onto the toes. See if you can balance. Use the wall if you need to hold one side. Otherwise, let's see how we feel. We're going to extend that right arm and just turn the body looking up toward the left-hand side. You've got the option to reach that hand up and out. 2, dropping down into the hip. 3, 2, and 1, coming back to center in. Lifting in, pushing the elbows in, drawing those knees a little wider. 3, 2, 1, maybe reaching out with that left hand, turning to look up, or you can also reach up with the right hand. Again, don't worry if the balance is off, just sit on your bottom, take the knees wide and butterfly and take the twist as well, or you can stand up higher. Good, slowly bringing it back to center. Inhale, pushing it into those knees. 3, 2, 1, beautiful. Let's bring the hands on either side of those knees and come down onto the mat. Beautiful work, everyone. Bring the bottoms of the feet together, finding butterfly pose. Great. Just squeeze it up and down. Check it in. You feel some tightness in the hips. Breathe with me. Straighten out my mat. 2, and 1. We're going to bring both knees in and extend with the left leg and draw the right knee in towards the chest. Good. We use the hands to draw the chest forward, drop the shoulders down. Inhale and exhale. I'm going to take a little twist here. So option to keep the knee as it is, or you can cross it over. Again, it shifts the stretch just a tiny bit, but not much. So see what feels good. Inhale again, lifting in the chest, roll the shoulders down, head comes nice and tall, tall spine. Option if you want, you give our front knee a little hug with the left elbow and see if we can twist towards the right hand side and just breathing in and slowly exhale out. I'm just going to shift my view for you. Good. Again, we don't want to collapse in that upper body. Keep it nice and tall. Remember that tall spine. Again, you've got the option this time to take the right hand down like a little kickstand. Fingertips, fists, palm, whatever feels good, just to support you with that lovely spine. You can also bend in to the left elbow, maybe tucking it in front. If you want to relax it on top, that looks cool too. And in front, if you want to use it as a lever, we breathe in. Spine lifts, create space if you did want a little deeper stretch and twist, but you just have to listen. Breathing and feel that lovely belly breath. Just embracing the body. Feeling that, imagining right now like your organs are getting that beautiful internal massage, working inwards. 3, beautiful, 2, and 1. Such a lovely little twist, slowly coming back to center. Inhale And slowly bring that foot back. Good, we're gonna turn and bring the knee out. And then slowly just face the front foot. So I'll come back and face this direction. Good. What we want to do is just see if we can get a little bit of a forward fold happening. So wiggle so that your sit bones are nice and even. You're not kind of lopsided. Bringing the fingertips forward. If you're finding that really tight, that's fine. Just breathe in and walk the fingertips and just lean forward slightly. Exhale. If you feel like the hamstrings are opened a little bit more, lean forward. Again, we're drawing the chest forward, 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 and then just slowly lift the back arch. That might be exactly where you stay today. And if you do think, do you know what? I could grab the back of my foot. We want to flex the foot, draw the chest forward, and maybe take a forward fold here. More than happy for you to do that. Just breathe with me. Inhale and exhale, 3. Softening in the forehead, 2. And 1. Amazing. Slowly coming back up, up, up. Nice tall position. Good. We're going to use the hand, bring the knee in. Good. We're going to draw up into that right leg and switch sides. So extending into that right foot. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and back, lifting nice and tall. Inhale with me. And exhaling, just trying to find that tall spine, and then make the decision. You're going to keep the leg here, or do you feel like crossing it over? Again, it only shifts the stretch slightly, so all is perfect. Make the poses yours. Inhaling. And as we exhale, giving a little hug, right elbow hugs that left knee, and see if you can just twist the body a little bit towards that left-hand side. Just for you, I'm going to wiggle over. Good, lifting tall. Now it's easy to collapse. Roll the shoulders up and back. Keep it tall. Squeeze the knee in. Maybe bringing that left hand back as your kickstand. Good, whatever feels good with the palm, but you want to not sink back into that elbow. Keep it tall. See where you're feeling the stretch. Sometimes I get it all the way from kind of that glute and up the leg. Sometimes I feel it more in the spine. It just depends on your body in the day. Sometimes you feel it in the hips. If you wanted to take that little movement with the right elbow, you can just relax it on top, keep it tall, maybe tucking it in front. Good. Remember to take the deep breath before you use it as a lever, because we expand in that spine, we lengthen it to create space. So inhale, feel the spine lift, and exhale. If you want to use it as a lever, just take it small. Absolutely can, but don't collapse in that back hand. And just breathe here, breathing in and out. And you should be able to feel the belly kind of pushing into the top part of that leg, or just moving up and down, breathing in, breathing out. Remember, like, all those organs are not meant to stay stagnant. And the way that we live our lives, we often breathing so deep or shallow, in the chest, that this deep breath, this twist in yoga is just magic for working the internal organs. If you really kind of thought about it, it's common sense as we breathe here. It's so good. Amazing. Inhale, slowly coming back and bringing the body back to that lovely position, facing that front leg and right. Good. Again, I love to wiggle those sit bones so that you're not kind of lopsided, nice and tall. Good. And opening up into that left leg. Amazing. Inhaling with me. And exhaling, fingers come forward, leaning forward. Just take it here. You can let the back arch and the neck. That leg is tight. Just work with it. If you feel like you've got a bit more space and it feels open in that back body, lean forward a bit more. Maybe let the back body arch over. You'll see how you feel. I often feel these forward folds. It's the tightness in the back that sometimes holds us back. It's not just that hamstring. So breathe and relax and release and listen to your body on each side. And if you do have the range of motion, you can grab the foot, but remember, we're not working to draw the chest forward. Rather than pulling, the chest comes forward, and then you use the hands just to support you and drawing the nose down. Doesn't matter where you are in this pose. It's whatever your body needs from the guidance. Take it as a lovely stress reliever, letting go. We're trying to let go of the winter, let go of the cold and the darkness a little bit and make space for those little green buds. 3, 2, and 1. Now slowly coming back up. Good, and beginning to bring that foot in. We're gonna sit cross-legged just to get to that next bit. Nice one. Good work. Inhale, we're gonna reach the arms forward. We're gonna push the hands out. Like we're saying, stop, drop the shoulders down and drive the mirror forward. Good. Inhale, we're gonna slowly bring the hands forward. Drop your shoulders down, fingers wide. Inhale. And as we exhale, leaning forward, as we take the hands over, wide, 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 and then see if you can sink. So let the chest lead, maybe lift the head a little bit, thinking kind of seated cow pose. So that tailbone's lifting up, the back is kind of arching, belly's drawing forward, and then use your core to come back up, bringing the hands in. Exhale, good. Inhale. And as we exhale, taking it wide again, and then leaning forward, good. Draw the chin in if you like, leaning with the chest. 3, 2, softening in the forehead, and 1, slowly bringing it forward. You've got it. Inhale, lifting it up. You're pushing the hands above you. Exhale, drawing it forward. Inhale, opening it wide. Exhale, coming forward a little bit quicker. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Opening it wide. But this time we're going to lift up. And we slowly bring the hands down. And then along the side of the body, lift it up. And then back to the center and out. So we sweep them up, swing them down, sweep them up, maybe bring the palms to touch, sweep them wide. Good, 2 more in, sweep it down. Inhale, sweep it up, and wide, and sweep it up, and down. This time, sweeping it up. We're going to bend in the elbows and we're going to bring those hands onto the shoulders. That's it. Good. Let's roll the elbows up and around. And down. Lifting up. And down. Good. 4, 3, 1. Bring the heads down onto the knees. Closing the eyes, slowly lean forward. We're going to roll the body towards the right hand side. And we're going to take our Kundalini circle. So the whole body slow to start. And then just begin to swing it a little bit more forward. See if you can just let yourself move it in big circles. Rolling, 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 eyes closed. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. As you take those circles, just see if you can start to drop into it. So a pace, it could be slow or quick, it's whatever your body wants. And imagine you're kind of rolling in that circle like a little cyclone. And your body just gets lost in it. Just wants to keep flowing. It's like you don't have to put much effort in. No, just breathe with me and enjoy rolling. And then when you're ready, just begin to kind of bring the spine a little bit taller. That's all. A little bit more upright seated. Not quite that normal position, but slowly getting there. Make the circles maybe the tiniest bit smaller. So you then can make your way to that upright sort of seated position with the circles. Keep it rolling. Breathing through the chest, rolling around. Relaxing the face. And just allowing yourself that space to roll. In that movement, and then making them even smaller. Maybe slowing them down a little. Finding a bit of a moment for a smile as you begin to make them tinier and tinier, just naturally. And slow it down until you just get to a point where it feels like a really natural place to break the circle. And just stay. Relaxing in your face, releasing from the creases alongside the eyes. Separating in the jaw, breathing in your face slowly and exhale through the mouth. Inhale. And then exhale. Just stop, let the outer edges of the mouth curl out. Enjoy a little smile and time in this little stopping place. How are you feeling in mind and body? I'll do the other side. When you're ready, you can take a deep breath and put it in. We're going to lean forward and then roll the other direction. Take it slow. We're going to stretch. Noticing that things might still be tight in the back and the hips. And roll. Close those eyes. Or maybe a little really big to start, maybe fast, maybe it's slow that you want to find your pace in this moment. This side of the body. Just really go for it. Find that natural flow where you feel like you're not really doing too much. The body just wants to do it. Breathe in. And breathing out. And just enjoy the softness, beginning to make your circle a little bit smaller. Breathing in and out, bringing the spine a little bit taller here. Eventually moving to a bit more upright position. Like I'm drawing from the top of the head, nice and long, with the chest and the body still rolling. Making those circles a little bit smaller. Breathing in and out. Throwing a little smile in there, enjoying this little cyclone. Getting lost in the movement of your body, making them smaller. Breathing in and out. Smaller. Until eventually you notice they're slowing down. And when you feel ready, no rush, just stop. Take a breath beneath here and now. And exhale whichever way feels good. Lift the palms up, backs of the hands down. Just stop. Soaking up the quiet, back and you found in your mind, in the body, stillness. Feeling the sensation of peace. That's it with you. Just bring the hands together in prayer position. Inhale, and as we exhale, like just to take a little bow down. Gratitude for the practice. And then begin to bring the palms down onto the mat, making a little decision on where you want to be for your Shavasana today. And slowly making your way on to your back. Grabbing a last little drink, grabbing your creature comforts, all those warm bits you've got around you. Pillows, eye pillows. And just sink and relax down onto the mat. Even bring yourself back into bed if you want, if you've got a quiet day and the body's craving rest. Just embrace whatever the message is, whatever it is that you need. Breathing in and breathing out. Invite you to just soften in the eyebrows, the forehead, and release any the tightness that you're holding there. Finding a beautiful deep breath in and out. Just allow the whole of the body to melt into the floor. Tracing down the face, releasing in the jaws. Or maybe roll the jaw a little as your last movement, and then make sure that the mouth is brought to a much softer place. Allow everything to just melt. Shoulders to elbows, elbows to wrists. Releasing in every finger. Relaxing in this center of the body. Just allowing your breath to come and go. Support and rocking you back to a restful, soft place. Allowing yourself to melt quietly into the floor from the hips to the knees to the ankles. And releasing in the feet as well. Just tracing from big toe to baby toe, both feet. Slowly resting and resetting today. Coming back up, relaxing shoulders to elbows and elbows to wrists. And letting go in the hands. Allowing yourself to just stop and be. Feeling that sensation of peace and calm. Just move from the crown of the head all the way down to the tips of the toes. Breathing in. Allowing that bit of calm to wash through you. Breathe out. Head to toe. And as you stop today, just take a little time to enjoy all that you've created from meeting yourself on the mat today. And as we move into the end of February into March, as we slowly walk between seasons. I've got an old favorite to read to you by Dana Folds. Walk slowly, my friends. It only takes a reminder to breathe, a moment to be still. And just like that, something in me settles. It softens and it makes space for imperfection. In one breath, the harsh voice of judgment drops to a whisper, and I can remember again that life truly isn't a relay race, that we will all cross that finish line, that waking up to life is what we were born for. And as many times as I forget, or I catch myself charging forward without even knowing where I'm going, it's that many times too I can make the choice to stop, to breathe, to be, and to walk slowly into this mystery we call life. Walk slowly, my friends, and notice the buds. That is your Sunday session. Wishing you a beautiful week ahead. And I cannot wait to see you again on my mat next week if you're free. Peace and love. Stay as long as you like. Oh, thank you.